Welcome, everyone. I'm Brian Bacchus, and I'm hungover.
I'm
That's why I
Jamal
was.
Smith.
That's why we're starting 18 minutes late. I
Oh,
woke up 4 minutes. Now, don't put Jamal on this. Jamal was here, ready to go. He was going to start the show without me. I said, "Go on." Unfortunately, he wanted me to come on here and make a fool of myself, so that I
really?
could be blamed
Really?
for the delays.
Really?
No, he didn't mean that intentionally. I felt it in my bones.
Wouldn't do that to you, man. Wouldn't be the same without you, though. For real.
Let me tell you, man. Oh, introduce yourself, Jamal.
Yeah.
Forgot
Oh,
to
yeah.
even
I'm Jamal
tell
Smith,
you.
and I'm not him. Oh, anyway, I know. I don't know. I thought I was
Okay,
trying to
yeah.
be funny, trying to use your.
No,
You're
you're right.
not, but
When you started talking, I went over to Instagram and went live
got you.
because I forgot to do that too.
It's one of them. Hey, it's one of them
Yeah.
days, folks. This is one of those
This is
things
not your
where,
typical Monday,
no, no.
but it's because we had a Super Bowl and it was on a Sunday. See, if the Super Bowl would have been on a Monday, then we all would have been suffering. But since it wasn't,
And it never has been.
exactly.
Hey, it was also a reprieve from all the stress and seriousness of recovering from these fires. I think this was a great opportunity for folks to take a few hours, not think about that. I know you took advantage of it, right, B? I know I took advantage of it. Not quite as much as you did, though.
Well, I'm just gonna keep it real with my people in Dina. I ain't been drunk in a long time, and I had a designated driver,
There you go.
so it was a long time coming of something that needed to come out anyway because I had all this. It was 1 month yesterday or Saturday that the fires happened, and that 1 month seemed like it's been 6 months. So yesterday I got to see a lot of my people that I saw from the bar that we all used to go to that burned down too. And it was a kind of a reunion of sorts. Plus, the MAGA team didn't win. We had the blue collar specials came up and they took the game and shoved it down their throats. I really enjoyed that. As a Steagles fan, and of
Hey,
course y'all know
wait.
I'm Eagles.
So what do you mean by Steagles? I don't think everybody
No,
understands that.
okay. So as
And we're
you
gonna get to
know,
the regular stuff in a minute, you guys. We're just
so, so as you
digressing.
know, in 1943, I'm about to school half of you people who, even you boomers, people that's before us, we're Generation X. I don't know why people see the gray hair and call me a boomer. I'm like, get your era straight, man. Anyway, as a Generation Xer, I do a lot of research, and one of the things I found out is that the Steelers and the Eagles in World War II had to combine teams because half the teams of every NFL franchise got drafted in the war. So in 1943, the Eagles and the Steelers became the Steagles.
Oh,
Don't
I
believe
thought
me? Please, I want somebody to tell me lying. Tell me I'm lying. Please, I'll give you
don't
$1,000 if you can prove to me that I'm lying to you right now. You
don't
heard
take
that,
that
right?
bet. Don't take
A
that bet.
thou- But if you say I'm lying and I prove you wrong, you owe me $10,000.
Yeah, again, don't take that bet. I already saw. Well, I've already known because he schooled me on it, but I also saw a post that he shared with a mutual friend of ours recently that proved it positive that was
Mhm.
the case. Read the
And he was
article.
the actual fan.
Yes, yes, indeed.
So the Steagles prevailed over the Chiefs. Now let me ask you a question. If the Commanders had to change their name from the Washington Redskins and the Cleveland Indians had to change their name, why haven't the Chiefs had to change their name?
I don't think that's derogatory
It was
because
the
there are
Indian.
Chiefs. I mean, but
No,
they're
Kansas City
that's a
Chiefs was an
title.
Indian name, though. It was based off a tomahawk of Flint. You don't remember their logo
Oh yeah,
before?
yeah, yeah. I remember the logo.
Yeah,
That's probably
so
why they changed
Flint
the
ain't got
logo.
nothing to do with a white man being an Indian.
But
There was Indians, Native Americans.
I'm thinking
So
it's a title, like it's the
I
head
think
of
we should
the
call the
group.
question the reason why they haven't changed their name to the Kansas City Blues or something, because that's what happened yesterday. Everybody placed their bets, and Vegas won because
Vegas always
everybody just
wins.
knew the Kansas City Chiefs was going to come out on top. But I digress because we have more important things to talk about, and we already came on here late. We usually spend the first 5 minutes making announcements. So while Jamal is going to cue up the announcements, he's going to save a special one for last. Mind you, these are the opinions of factual documentation that we find on the internet. These are not our opinions, but we do vet things. But there's going to be a shocking video I'm going to show you guys today that might make you want to call to question how things are being handled, as well as what's really going on with the Pasadena Town Hall Council. That's a question we need to ask, because we all need to ask these questions. Like, why would you? Like, I'm not even going to go into it. I don't want to spoil it for you. Yeah, so anyway, before we get started, I'd like to shout out for the people that's watching on Instagram. You see, Alan Shea came on, 7 Deuce 3. Monique Stigger, Rancho Photo Wall. I'm thinking that's Blythe. And Jerry, he's taking pictures of all the chimneys. You need to check his thing out. He's the chimney master. B. Blackburn in the house. Jamie Potter in the house. And Jamal, you joined the other side. I'm announcing your name over there on Instagram.
I did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It says the Classic Ash joined. That's what it says.
Really?
Original Underground Media joined and said it's fire. We got Antoinette in the house. Thank you for coming out last night. Had a really good time.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Rashad Porter, what's good, sir? Yeah, you see, we busy. I woke straight up and went right to the show.
Had me worried.
Right to the show. Yeah, Pasadena City Hall and Council, because Antoinette, what I'm about to show you later is going to be a shock to us all, but not really a shock to some people. So I'm going to let Jamal go ahead and do his thing while I do my thing with the sharing. And here come Corey with a shameless plug again. High Rock Financials, hey now, what's going on? Get your house built with our financing. I'm going to do your commercial, man. You're going to be laughing. I'm going to make it comedy, too. I'm going to put your head on, like, animated bodies.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just playing. I won't do that.
Moving right along. Now, we'll go back to the announcements. There's not as many for this week as we have had over the last couple weeks. Hopefully some stuff picks up in the near future, like in the next couple days. But do want to reiterate, sandbags, they are available for pickup again in 4 locations from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The first of which is Robinson Park, and that's in the south parking lot, 1081 North Fair Oaks. Also at Victory Park, parking lot along Altadena Drive at 2575 Paloma. Fire Station 37 at 3430 East Foothill Boulevard. And last, Fire Station 38 at 1150 Linda Vista Ave. This is one we've shown for a while. This is every Saturday in February. Pasadena Church at 425 Sierra Madre Villa is actually having a relief drive. This is going to be now the remaining 2 Saturdays, which is the 15th and the 22nd of February, where you can actually get supplies such as water, food, clothing, toiletries, pillows, blankets, diapers, etc. Volunteers are needed, and you can get information at info@pasadenachurch.com or via email at kingandme2020@gmail.com. And again, volunteers are needed. Starting this past Friday, there's a disaster relief claim assistance that will be available on Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Fridays from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. This will be at Jackie Robinson Community Center at 1020 North Fair Oaks Avenue in Pasadena. Now, here's one. I got this. This is pretty informative in which it's showing some critical dates. If you want to get some resources from the American Red Cross, your deadline to sign up for that is the 14th, which is this Friday, which is Valentine's Day. For the Small Business Association, they have, well, let me read this thing for American Red Cross. It says everyone impacted by the fire should register with the Red Cross. Failure to do so will eliminate your ability to receive support today and in the future. You can do this online or go to the Altadena Resource Center at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. The Red Cross assistance is separate from insurance and FEMA assistance. It does not count against your limits from with either of those. Okay. Next is the Small Business Association, in which case they have more than just business loans. The deadline to sign up for the possible getting loans with them is the 10th of March. And these types of loans are for business, home, renters, or nonprofit. You complete the loan application, but push back the clock to receive disbursements. Let me actually switch this because I can't see it as well. 1 second, you guys.
Pardon the intrusion.
Yes, pardonnez-moi. Where is it? There we go.
See, this is a real podcast. We're not prepared for some of this stuff because
well, we are.
It comes in. No, it flashes in. This just in. Now we got to go pull it up on the internet. Not like we got a whole crew sitting behind us. So,
right.
But we're probably the most real news you're going to get about anything to do with Altadena every day.
That's right. Well, I had to find another image and zoom in because my eyes weren't good enough. So it says monies can be used to help close underinsured / non-insured gaps. It's $500,000 for structures, $100,000 for appliances, HVAC, etc. If you think you might be underinsured, fill out the application. Loan support physical losses of home and business. Loan support economic loss of businesses at a loan rate of 4%. Loan rates for homeowners and renters is at 2.563%. So visit the SBA and Resources Center or complete applications online. When I finish with this particular page, there's another slide related to this where you can do a QR code. Next is FEMA. The deadline for FEMA is the 10th of March. You register for FEMA if you have not already done so. Everyone does not mean good for you. If you get a call from someone saying they are an inspector with FEMA, get their name and number and call FEMA at 1-800-621-3362 from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily to confirm if that person is legitimate. And then lastly is the U.S. Army Corps, the debris removal deadline. And this is where you fill out you can opt in for the phase 2. The deadline for that is 31st of March. You would complete the form, the right of entry form. This guarantees that the debris removal is done correctly. Let the Army Corps do it. Since the home is burned down, there are high probability that the foundation has been heavily damaged. So they'll go ahead and take care of all of that. We've discussed the pros and cons and the concerns and everything related to the phase 2 and whether you're going to whether you're going to opt in or not. But this is just the deadlines for it. And this particular slide actually has the QR code for you to access all these things. I'll leave it up for a minute, but this will also be on our website. We'll update this information so you'll have it. And then next, there's going to be some new hours for the disaster recovery centers. So beginning today, it'll be from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week. This one is, for our folks on these calls, it's the Altadena Disaster Recovery Center at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. And there is another meeting today at 4 p.m. It's supposed to be from 4 to 5. This is the Altadena Recovery Community Meeting. This is going to be at the website on YouTube. It's at County of Los Angeles Newsroom. And again, it'll be at 4 p.m. today. And then the last one for today is something that's going to tie into what Brian's going to lead into. I announced last week on the 4th that the American Red Cross said that they're going to be moving the recovery center at the Pasadena Convention Center at some point. And I actually called them today because I kept expecting to see an update on when that was going to happen and where they were actually going to be moving the folks. But as of right now, everything is still in place at the Civic Center. And, you know, there's no additional information. But as soon as we get it, we will let you know. And with that, I'm going to stop with the presentations. But Brian had kind of alluded to you know, talking a little bit more in detail about the Civic Center and the American Red Cross and what's happening down there. So I'll pass it back over to B.
First of all, I'm appalled about that last flyer because I ran across, somebody actually sent this to me 2 weeks ago. This was a 2 week ago thing, and let's make sure it was 2 weeks ago. No, it wasn't 2 weeks ago. They sent it on Tuesday because they were still trying to figure out what was going on with the shelter. So we're about to show you guys a video. It's 7 minutes long. I really hope that you watch it in its entirety because it's a video made by a shelter recipient that is giving you a bird's eye view of what's really going on at the Pasadena Civic and not just, you know, people making up stuff. So I want you to watch this, and then I want you to understand that the town hall, Pasadena Town Hall Council meets at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock every Monday. And this is something that if we don't get down there this Monday, we definitely need to get down there next Monday because that's today, Monday. So, because this is something that really needs to be addressed. And I, for one, am shocked that this is even a situation. So, yeah.
And before you even play it, I actually, there was a news piece that I saw last week that corroborated the information on this video as well. They actually talked about it, and it was it's kind of shocking, to be honest.
Yeah, so can you see that?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to stop the music right quick because this is something that really needs to be focused on here. So, without further ado, the true story of an Eaton fire survivor dealing with the situation at the Civic Center. Now, Jamal, when I start this, please let me know if you can hear it.
Okay.
Because I won't be able to. I'll hear it, but you won't. Okay.
They have forgotten about the people at the
I
convention,
can hear it.
and that's unfortunate. I see so much going on. You know, they're treating us like criminals. They made an announcement. They're saying that everyone has to be out on Friday. They didn't put it in writing. You know, if that's the case, they should have let us know. Maybe two. I mean, help us. You know what I'm saying? Can't wrap your mind around it. We're still getting over losing everything. Going up, I just went up yesterday for the first time and seen all the rubble. You know, that's traumatizing. That takes time. It's not even a month. Today's the 3rd or the 2nd, you know, and it happened on the 7th. So you're not even giving us time to, you know what I'm saying, wrap our mind around it. We lost everything. Everything. And now all of a sudden you just want to put the pressure, we have to go. Not trying to give us, you know, they say come to SR, but you get there, it's a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? You should have been working with people from day one. You know, They don't communicate well. All they want to do is dictate, which you can't do. Yeah, like I say, the Red Cross, one lady I was speaking to, you're a humanitarian organization, but these people have no empathy. They don't have no humanity. And the problem I have is they moved everyone in the same room that's here. I'm talking about children, families. I don't understand how they move children in the dorms with the mentally ill, men that has not been vetted. They shouldn't even be in the same room. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these children shouldn't have to see that. These people yell and scream at nighttime, the mentally ill, and the kids have to see that. Why would you expose the children? It's yeah. I can't believe they done it, but they did. Some people, they didn't care if you have medical issues or anything, but my heart goes out to the children. To me, they're not protected. You violated their rights. They tried to put me in between two men, in between a very little space, and I had to speak up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not laying down between these two men. Why would you
Right.
even do that? And it haven't crossed your mind that maybe you should put the women on, they could be in the same room, women on one side and men on the other. Why should women have to lay in between men? But they don't treat us like human beings. They treat us like we're nothing. Either, just like when they told us everyone had to move into the same room, they said, if you don't like it, leave. So that goes to show you how much they care. This Will is on dialysis. I took him, when the transfer, when everything was going on and they were about to move everybody, he was petrified to go over there with the dogs in that situation. And no one could give us an answer. You know what I'm saying? You should have had another little special room you could put people in that may have, some type of disability that may have, I have asthma, I have allergies really bad. I couldn't sleep all last night, my first night there. They didn't bring the ventilate, whatever they're called, the humidifiers from the other rooms. They didn't bring them in there last night. So we're all packed in there like sardines with one door. You can't breathe with dogs and pets. I couldn't sleep all night because I'm coughing. I need circulation. I need circulation. So when I took Will to the doctor's station, whatever it is, to try to get them to maybe you could help him or put a word in for him because he's on dialysis. I don't think he belongs there with the dogs. He's petrified. And they treated him so bad. They said there's nothing they can do. I've never seen the Red Cross have they're over the doctors. Now, usually if the doctor tell you this person can't do this, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? They just said, let me take down your name. There's nothing we can do. They didn't even try to help him. They didn't even try. I understand the city of Pasadena needs their building back, but they should have something else in plan. They have a lot of buildings out here. It's not that many people here. You know what I'm saying? You could transition the people here to another building until you transition them correctly up out of here. They're not given a fair shake. They're not transitioning them properly. Like they're nothing. Like you have to go on Friday. Told us that today. Who can find? The housing right now is scarce. Over 10,000 structures was lost in Altadena. So you know how many people lived in a home? It was families in homes. So you have to. Those people are looking for places too. So we need time. That's what I'm saying. We need time. We need help. We need help with resources. Yeah, man. We need help down here. If I tell anyone, help us. We need your help. What's going on down here? It's somebody has to be held accountable. Someone has to be held accountable. They shouldn't be allowed to get away with this. The Red Cross. I was born and raised in Altadena, California. Yes. Went to Altadena Elementary, Elliott, Pasadena High School, and PCC. So yeah, I'm a native. Yeah. And I speak out. I'm an outspoken one. So I've been in here fighting for the people. So I've been in here fighting and bumping heads with these people. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they treat people, the way they talk to people, They act like you have no rights. We have rights. We're human beings. So we do have rights. We can't touch nothing. They feed us like we're in prison. TV dinners, the same zucchini we've been having since I've been here. This is the first night they haven't had it. For an organization that has been, people have pledged over $400 million to the Red Cross just for this specific, LA and Palisades fire.
So yeah, that was not a happy person, and
nor should they have been. They're being treated like that. Nobody should be treated like that. That's ridiculous, especially given what they've gone through.
Well, what happens with this stuff is the Red Cross goes out and gets people to volunteer. These people aren't trained. Whenever you have a nonprofit organization, they have policies in place. And one of them is, there's three of them. There's client to volunteer interaction policy, client to staff policy, and volunteer to staff policy. I deal with this all the time because, a person like this will complain and it makes the organization look bad because they didn't properly train the volunteer on how to be a humanitarian, which should be something that's instilled in you anyway. But, it's crazy because that's the reason why I wanted you to watch this video. And then we need to bombard the Pasadena City Council with this because someone's dropping the ball on the update. All this Red Cross money and all of this stuff that they could have. I understand it was a quick shelter. There was 6,600 homes displaced, right? But all this money they got, and when you see what I'm about to show you, how much money Pasadena is spending for their IT, $24 million over a 9-year period for IT. But you can't take one of your buildings that you just have that's sitting around and turn it into an impromptu FEMA shelter.
They can.
Exactly.
They absolutely can.
I don't know if this has been given to Pasadena City Council, but I'm not going bowling tonight. And
they'll have it tonight.
They're going to have it tonight. If I have to do like that movie dude on the radio and hold up my phone like the boom box over his head, playing it, because this is ridiculous, man. Who are we if we're not the voice of Altadena people? This is, I don't know, but I feel that we are the only show that comes on every day with consistency, showing you what's going on in the neighborhood. But we wouldn't be doing ourselves our due diligence if we didn't show you that video. And there's countless others like this.
Yeah. Like I said, I saw a news piece last week that corroborated that. It didn't go as deep, but they were saying some pretty bad things.
This has got to stop. See, you're treating the people who have been paying taxes in this city inhumanely because you got some crappy volunteers that come in and want to be acting like they got some kind of power, talking to people like they not nothing. 6,600 people have nothing now. That doesn't mean we're worth nothing.
Right.
Just because I can't show you my elaborate house and all my things and all of this stuff doesn't mean that I'm still not valuable. Because if I was judged on the value of my things, God forbid, 6,600 other people are going to be the same way. 6,600 households. We're only broke in the physical aspect of it. We're not broken in spirit. We're not broken in, intelligence. And our humanitarian efforts are put out there every day. Jamal and I wake up every day and we get our ongoing cast of people who come on the show to bring you guys the information that you need. I would be doing myself and you all an injustice if I didn't bring you what's really going on in the scenes. Nobody wants, just like you said, and nobody wants to take accountability for it or nothing. And I hope I'll put the link up for the video. in a minute. I have to make a short link because that video is long as
Yeah, it's way
crap.
too long.
That Al said, where can you find a video? I'll make a bitly in a minute, but
Yeah, he's about
it's
to put that up.
crazy.
It'd be kind of cool if we can get her, if we can find the person who actually was speaking.
I actually
And
think
talk
I
to her a
know
bit.
who that is.
Yeah.
There's a woman that, I'm about to put myself out there because, people don't know nothing about me, but I'm the type of person, and if I see you are hungry and you're walking into a restaurant and you're eating other people's leftovers, I'm the type of person that's going to buy you a meal. Because I don't want you to, first of all, you don't know what that person you eating after had before.
Right.
So there's this one lady, I'm not going to mention her name, but every time I go to my favorite pho spot, and I love some pho, I'm going there 2 or 3 times a week. What the fuck? For sure. You know what I'm saying? I believe, Corey, it's the Pasadena Town Hall Council or the council, City Hall Council, which is going to happen tonight. It's going to happen tonight. So if I can get people to come down there with me, I'm going to do it. But let me finish this story real quick. So I see her all the time. The first time I saw her, I recognized her. She went to school with me. I'm not going to mention no names unless I get her permission, and I'll probably be going to my favorite plus spot today, so hopefully I can see her. But the first day I ran into her, and she called my name out. And I'm parking. I'm like, huh? I said, oh. So I went to the ATM and got out $150 and gave it to her, and I said, keep yourself warm. Make sure you have some meals this week, and God bless you. So every other week that I go down there, I see her, and I tell the guy at my restaurant, here's $20. Make sure she gets 2 meals. If she walks in and gets ready to sit down in front of somebody's place, say, no, you've already been taken care of. What would you like today? I'm that type of person. I don't want to see you hungry. That's the one thing I can't stand, is to see somebody
that's
hungry.
The rough part. I got you.
So this has been going on for since pandemic. It's because I just found the spot down there when I went down there. I was looking for a pho space locally, and found this spot, and I'm gonna tell you, it's heartwarming to know that you can help somebody without looking for the accolades. The only reason why I'm telling you guys the story, because I feel that the person that's talking in this video is the same person I deal with. So I'm gonna find out if it's her, and if it is, I'm gonna bring her onto the show so she can really vent, because I want her to have a voice. No, for real.
I know
this woman is smart. Just because is houseless, I'm saying not homeless, because your home is where you are, period. But I mean, think about us. We're 6,600 houseless people. We're not homeless. There's insurances, there's all this stuff. We're just temporary displaced. That's why they come up with these terms.
Right.
Marcus, this is the underbelly of Pasadena, what people don't get to see. That's supposed to be our sister city, and this is how they treat it. You open your doors for people from Altadena to come down to be able to have shelter, and then you shutter the doors, or you try to, and you put them all in the same room. I mean, I understand. Katrina was the same way with the Superdome or whatever, when they, had everybody come there, because they couldn't even inhabit their city because it was flooded. Yeah, 5 feet of water all over the place.
Yeah, that was no joke.
Yeah. Kim, you know me. Every time I'm in town and I call up Kim, she always got a meal for me. So why would I not pay that forward?
That's why you got to do it, man.
Right. That's the whole reason why we started this podcast, so we can talk to each other. Simple name, easy to find, but not only do we need to talk to each other, but we need to get together like we did yesterday with that funky. Well, actually, I ain't gonna say funky, because Spiegel's won, and I've been waiting for my guy at Abu Kebab to call me up and tell me that his team is what's homeboy's name? Pat Mahomes. That's his team. Not the Chiefs, but Pat Mahomes. That's the team.
That's his team. Come on.
Right. I said, you're not even a true NFL fan. You don't even know the name of the whole team. Right. But we're trying to get back to some sort of normalcy, and I hope yesterday, for all the people who did come, that it gave you a moment in time to forget about what has happened. Because, oh, by the way, Tony did give me your magnets.
Oh, cool.
And she threw in a bonus for you since you gave her that generous tip.
Oh, man.
I told her I had to top you.
I know he did that, and I was like, "Dude, what are you doing? You trying to top?"
Did you see the Phantom?
Yes, I did. It didn't happen at the normal time. It's so hilarious. For those who don't know, obviously we don't have green screens, and we're in our respective locations with more than just us there. And it seemed like 2 or 3 episodes that we have done, it seems like at the exact same moment, right when we start, one of the folks in Brian's world just appears on the screen. It's almost like it's scheduled. It's hilarious. It has no idea. Has no idea what they're doing.
Not a clue at all. Not a clue. Just
gotta love it. I keep telling you, it's like that dude from the Dave Chappelle ones when he's in the background. That's what it looked like to me.
That happens every day.
What Corey said?
That happens every day. You guys got to remember. Yeah, it is.
Oh. I thought it was a woman for some reason.
No. Oh, God. Don't even get me started. So where I am, it's kind of like the rooms are rented out, right? So everyone has their own thing. So you never know who might just appear in the Tonight Show in the background. I don't have my green screen yet. Once I get that will eliminate that whole situation.
Oh, yes.
I'm surprised our DJ hasn't come down yet and start going yet.
Oh, no, that by far was the funniest one.
I know. He didn't even know I was just talking. You couldn't hear nothing. All right, but yeah. So now we've been on here for 37 minutes. Does anyone have anything that they would like to request of us to show or do? Let's go back over to Instagram. Okay. Alan Shea said something. Pasadena Council meeting is at 6 p.m. today. And I said that's next on our list to discuss. And Elaine joined. So that's not much. Oh, and Chuck. What's up, Chuck?
Chuck who?
Charles Moten.
Oh, what's up, Charles?
The real Chucky Mo. Like that old album, The Real Chucky Boo?
I gotta get in contact with you, my man.
Yeah, he just posted about his home and everything. Yeah, man, we all need to create an Altadena Day every month where everybody just comes together, goes to the park, we barbecue. I mean, this is something that's needed. I think we need to really start focusing on an Altadena Day. And to be honest, it needs to happen on the day of the fire. So I feel that the next month would be perfect for this because the 8th falls on a Saturday. What do you guys think about that?
Sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, we need some gathering of souls, man. We need some people to get together to discuss things, have fun, bring the kids out. I'm going to find somebody to sponsor it. There's if we present something like that, then everybody wants to do it. Right now, all we've been doing, which is needed. Don't get me wrong, But all we've been doing are donation stations. And there's nobody wants to get together at the donation station. Marcus, you already talked about how your daughter was like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to sit in the car. You know, I'm tired. Let's do something where they actually have some fun. No, maybe we can get the Dodgers to sponsor a Jackie Robinson Park Day for the Altadena fire victims. I mean, I'm going to reach out to Lanier to see if that's something that we can get going, because right now, this is the first month, February 8th. I think if we did something on March 8th, that's a Saturday, it would coincide with the situation. We're never going to forget the day.
No,
we won't be crying about, well, I don't think we should be remembering that day. No, you're going to remember that day for the rest of your life. I wake up every day thinking about that day, thinking about why the night before I didn't do what I did, what I should have done. But we all thought that, right? So we need, yes, Corey, you're absolutely right. We need people to know that they're not by themselves, because a lot of people know, they think that. They think, oh, I'm doing this by myself. And, you know, we're all in this together. The whole reason why this show was created is so that people like yourselves watching and other Altadena people can throw ideas out there, can come on the show, can drop a comment, can say something. We all need to be heard. That's why I want people, if you know somebody, your mom, your dad, who's watching CSNBC every day or whatever it is, MSNBC or CNN, stop watching that. This is our 19th episode. We're going to be doing this for 2 years. Minus, what is that? 104 days out of the year for the weekends. We're going to be doing this every day. This is an everyday commitment. I don't care if I'm in the bathtub and I got it started at 10. I'm going to be like, bloop. Okay, so today, y'all, I was running a little late.
You are
well, we need comedians up at the park. We need
for sure.
Talent competition. We need to take our minds off of this stuff. I'm gonna let you handle the comments because I'm talking. I can't see you.
Yeah, no worries.
LB, you are a part of that. You deal with kids all the time. We need to do something where it's just Altadena Day. Like, just, I don't know what to call it, but we got 1 month to put it together. And I don't think that's going to be too hard because it's a park. Victory Park is probably sufficient. I'll reach out to Ava to see what they got going on that day. I mean, we don't have to take up the whole park. There's a few other parks out here, but we got to keep it Pasadena. I'm not trying to go to LA. I'm not trying to have people go. First of all, a lot of us I'm all the way out in Santa Clarita. So it's hard for me to be.
I agree.
I'm going to start doing the bathtub. I'm going to be like Velvet Jones, the exercises of love. You know, and you have the Eddie Murphy with the James Brown hot tub wig on with the Speedos. Talking about how did you talk day?
You're scarring the audience, man. Those are visions they can't remove from their minds, man.
You know, that's the whole point. I'm trying to create visions you cannot remove from your mind. So let's create the vision of Altadena Day.
Yeah, let's choose others.
Let's just, yes. We'll have a bathtub out there for you guys that want to do selfies in the bathtub too. I'm just, you think I'm playing?
No. Check this. I was at an event, my job. It was a business event. We had a team building thing at this restaurant, and they had this tub, and it was full of, like the balls at the like Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, with the kids jumping the balls and everything. But you get in there to take pictures. And it was I didn't think it was going to be that popular, but it was super popular. Everybody got down with those. It was hilarious. So you should do that.
Call it the Velvet Jones hot tub. So Al says, I say we do Eaton Blanche Park. I can call Dwayne. And please, Al, do that. Because you know me, we're the marketing gurus, Star Click Media, so we'll go ahead and push it out to all of the platforms that we need to push it out to. We got to do the creepy bathtub scene. I mean, they show it in every movie. I watch a lot of westerns. You know, they always take baths in them oversized tubs and have their guns underneath so you can shoot somebody when they come in there disturbing their bath.
I'm with you, Tim. Hey, the good, bad, and the ugly though was that was a flick though.
No, that's the scene I was talking about. Oh boy, the ugly. They tried to get him in the bathtub. He goes, "You talk too much." You shot him 4 times.
Oh Lord, not those kind of balls. Come on now.
You don't want to see the colorful balls in the tub. That's not your thing.
That's not my thing. No.
Yeah, we mentioned Victory Park, Elaine, but
sorry,
so let's just say Al B is the resident mayor of Pasadena. No BS when it comes to promotions, and he volunteers a lot of his time with the boys basketball teams and stuff like that. The man, I had to say, he just reminds me of a younger version of myself. Just a few years, not too much younger, but because I'm only 47. I'll let y'all know. Don't let the gray hair fool you. The gray hair put 10 years on my birth certificate.
Say what?
Don't ask questions. Just let you know that.
What age was that again?
That was 48. Sorry, 48. I just had a birthday. 48.
I couldn't hear you.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
Still.
48 plus 10. Plus.
Oh, okay. There we go. My bad.
48 plus 10, man. I'm trying to don't bust me out like that. I actually feel like I'm 69. Some days I wake up, but hey, we persevere so that we can continue to bring you the stuff. Yes, I know. 47. It was 48 plus 10. Stop playing me. In fact, when I do my birthday parties, if you guys ever notice, I don't say how old I am. It's always the year on the fives. So I've been having the 55 plus 1 plus 2. Now this is the plus 3 birthday. Until I hit 60, then it'll be the 60 plus 1 and all of that.
I might have to do that too. I'm gonna start doing that.
Man, it's easier to cope with it.
Well, shit, half the time. Oops, did I cuss? Anyway, half the time, when people ask me how old I am, I have to remember because I feel youthful, and it's just not something I really think about. And but when I say it, it just makes me laugh because. At 55 is not like what we thought it was when we were kids.
Well, I already know, Al, you and me both know the person that we're going to reach out to push this to the max, and that's our homegirl Bubbles. Now, if y'all know about her, look her up. She is the woman you call when you want something to blow up big with some celebrities showing up. And trust me, when I get them out there, I'm going to be like, okay, so we have GoFundMes all over the place.
I like this.
Oh, Kathy. You know what? Let me do a shout out to Kathy. Kathy has been the one that has been giving me all of the updates on where World Central Kitchen and Doolin's have been doing their pop-ups to give out over 1,000 meals a night. And when I say 1,000 meals, the Old Bill's chicken spot been popping. For all of y'all that's been going up late by Washington, you wonder why these people are in line in cars, which I find that they should have never did it. That's the most weirdest, because you can't come out. It's like they should go out the other way, like on Lake instead of. There's a whole cluster muck of situation, but the whole goal is to set up at a spot so that they can give you the free meals because there are people who still are displaced. And, we're not spending our money on like cigarettes and stuff. We're actually going to buy like canned goods and tuna packets and, different things, groceries, So sometimes a hot meal
water
already cooked for you. They give you waters there too. A good home cooked meal is always great. We really need to. Yes, thank you, Kathy, so much. She's been on the front line. These are the unsung heroes that you guys don't know about. She's been out there serving meals, volunteering. I got to give her flowers because she's been doing a great job and keeping me abreast on it. I'll go out there and I'll film for a minute or two, but she stays out there the whole time. I'm just letting y'all know where to come, so her job is harder. But thank you, Kathy. Oh, definitely gonna reach out to Lanier. That's not. I'm doing that today
already. Yeah, I've talked
you?
to him. Yeah, about the other thing with the Dodgers donating. Remember we were talking about before about Magic committing to Altadena and talking about $100 million or whatever. So we're gonna get somebody from the Dodgers Foundation to kind of talk about that too. So that, in addition to finding a spot, I think for Altadena Day, that's what we call it. I like it.
Yeah, definitely, because the whole point is, we need a spot where we can be for one day so that we will kind of get our bearings, kind of talk to other people. Of course, I'm going to be filming, of course, but I'm going to be walking up to people and asking them, this type of thing, I want to film talking to people, because that whole week is going to be filled with those videos talking about nothing but what's going on with Altadena. I mean, you're going to be hearing it from the Altadena natives. So,
speaking of,
okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to be right there. So the Doolins will be at Jackie Robinson Park for the Black History Festival this Saturday from 10 to 3, serving 800 meals. So Style Click Media will be out there in full effect, going live, showing you how it works. We're probably going to do a special broadcast from there where I'm just going to set the camera up, and Jamal and I are going to be sitting at a table, and we're just going to be like, instead of being in separate places, we're going to be right there with you.
At the same time. Yeah.
Tom Brokaw and Larry Atterbury.
You
remember Larry Atterbury from Channel 5 News? I used to watch Channel 5 News since I was 5-6 years old. And it was Hal Fishman. Larry Atterbury was black dude. He was in scene. And then you had Warren Wilson, who always wore the pinky ring. He'd be out in the field. Warren Wilson, news at Channel 5 News.
I don't have that memory, bro.
Man, I got to pull something. He had the pinky ring, and he'd be holding the mic, and he got the pinky out like this or he hold the mic like this so you could see the ring.
Oh, you trying to make sure.
He was the old pimp from like Good Times. My name is Lenny. Except he was out there giving you the news, pimp style, baby. Yeah, I'm from Pasadena native, homie. What's happening?
Hey, Corey, if you're asking when the Doolins was, that's this coming up Saturday. That's why.
Yeah. So you need to get on. You need to get on Spirit and come on out.
Spirit.
Don't bring no clothes. They charge you 10 cents an ounce.
Oh Lord. Yeah, bring your light shoes and don't bring a jacket.
Yeah, 10 to 3, the weather should be pretty decent. It's starting to get better. So, but you know what? This has turned into a humanitarian Monday. We all trying to come up with ways to ease the pain of the losses that a lot of us suffered. And I really want to especially invite those at the Civic Center, if they're still down there, to personally come over there. So my GoFundMe has raised over $11,000. Shocking. I didn't think people liked me that much. I'm not Walt Butler. I didn't get $1 million, but my whole money that we're using for this 11,000 is to get these 3 vans and get them wrapped and give free rides to people around town. So one of my jobs is going to be driving one of those vans, and I'll have a dash cam in there so you can see. I'll let people know, hey, if you don't want to be on dash cam, I'll turn it off for you. But the whole point is, we don't have any accountability, no proof. I could get these vans and you'll never know what I'm doing. You know me, I like to film everything. So I'm going to tell people, you get on the bus, you be subject to being on my podcast. And it might be going live right then and there. So, me and Jamal might be driving the bus talking about we doing a podcast from the buses. Yeah, what's happening, man? Oh, yeah, come on up here, Rallo. We got you. Where you going, to the vet center? Okay. That's our thing. I want to make sure that, because I'm going to tell you, the reason why this is so dear to my heart, because when I was younger, I didn't have a car, and I would sit at the bus stop, and I'm going to tell you something. I didn't hardly ever ride the bus, sitting at the bus stop, because every time I was at the bus stop, somebody I knew came by and gave me a ride to where I was going. And I would do the same thing when I got older. I remember Reg, Rated R. He went in the rapper. Every time I would see him at the bus stop, I'd pick him up and take him where he was going. I don't care if he was going to LA. It was just that kind of thing I did, man. I just wanted to give you a ride somewhere because it was always done for me. So, Reg, if you're watching and you ever want to know the reason why I did it, because I was paying it forward. I was just helping somebody else. I mean, the whole thing. Oh, shoot. You should have told us we could have live streamed and stuff. Might have to bring you on. Might have to bring you on Sunday. Monday to talk about that. Because, we do need some information about other things outside of problems. I like to see, we have another one we're going to show tomorrow in the beginning, like for the first 10 minutes. And then, of course, the Tony Talk segment will be on. And no, right after that. So, we ain't going to be wanting to interrupt her. I don't want no problems.
You can't interrupt her. Come on now.
By the way, I didn't get any of your dessert that you brought yesterday to the potluck. I was so bummed.
What did she bring?
I don't even know. I didn't even get to see. So she'd have to say it. What's that say? Friday is what? Friday was our last day at that location. Doolin is now being in rotation. Okay, so Kathy, please. We're on here every day. If you can come on and just give us the spot where it's going to be, because I've already taken advantage twice. I had the meatloaf with the rice and the cabbage. Woo, child. And the smothered chicken with the greens and the yams. Oh, Can I get to the yams? I was trying to get to the yams.
Well, wait, you see what again?
Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to get up.
That's amazing. I don't even know what it is. It just sounds good.
Well,
I need to get some.
It looked like I can see it from afar, but as the day went on, and the Eagles were certainly going to win, and Gary Crockett was the only one there that was a Chief fan. It was the worst day. Actually, it was 4 people there that were going for the Chiefs. 4 out of 60 that was there. So I guess that was a good ratio. Oh, well. But you know what? I'm glad that we all had this conversation.
I'm looking up Goo Goo Cake. Sorry.
That's probably what she made. That's probably her name for it. But Mondays are really going to be more for announcements and just things that have happened over the weekend. We're going to change that segment up. So we're going to now focus on just bringing what has happened over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to go into any of the events that happened this past weekend because I had planned to be out of town, but that got canceled. So, yeah, okay. You always saying you're gonna do something, Corey. So stop it. So send. What's his name?
Stro.
We're back here making pizzas. We got the chef is in the kitchen getting prepared. So I just want to make sure y'all know that there wasn't no earthquake happening over here. Stro Coolin, is that his name? Stro Coolin? Stro Coolin. Is that how you spell it, or you mistype? Stro Coolin. Is that a Instagram page?
Yeah, it seemed like the name.
I mean, put the link up, girl. You're giving us half truths. Oh, see, I told you it was homemade. See. That's her name.
It just sounds better. Thank you, Key Man.
Kijana, you and Corey need to do a show together.
They did.
No, on our
Or she.
show.
Oh yeah.
So now he did Tony and Kendra. We just dropped out the
Yeah.
show and just let them take over. Kathy, you know how we do it. We love you. You're a good person. Oh, his name. You named your son Stroll. Well, was you drinking a Stroll's beer when you did that? Like, I didn't name my son Miller because I used to drink. I didn't name him OE. I'm messing with you, Corey. All right, I think we've lost half our audience on Instagram. They're like, "Oh, we came here looking for something special, and all y'all talking about is
silliness.
The get together day."
Yep.
That's the whole point. We want to get together. So
keep
this in your mind. March 8th is a Saturday. We're going to try to get a whole little event going. It's going to be a free event. We're not charging you for anything. It's just a Altadena day. Hopefully this takes off. I'm going to see if Pasadena can give us something. The city can give us some security or whatever they do, the banner, the borders, whatever, because if it ain't their thing, they don't want to have nothing to do with it. I'm going to talk to the people at the park. Actually, no, I'm not going to talk to them. Albie said he'll reach out.
Yep.
And, that's what we all need, Kathy, right now. It's like, there's nothing going on. Okay, so I was gifted a shirt. I wanted to show you guys what it says. Well, you can barely see it.
Black King.
That was courtesy of Sabrina Ricks.
Oh,
it was one of her shirts
nice.
she makes online. So
shout out to Sabrina.
She wanted to give me part of when my stuff got burned up in the fire. So I didn't get it. I got so many clothes now. Thank you guys. I feel like I got a whole new wardrobe of somebody else's stuff. It's like really great. No, for real. I've been mix matching stuff, like wear this black and gold with some pink slacks that you wear, like how Caddyshack. Remember when you go to the golf course? Now, trust me, I've been giving all kinds of stuff. I ain't gonna give no names about who gave me the pink slacks, but I'll wait till the Kentucky Derby or something to wear those, or maybe even Candace's party that she does.
Oh yeah, that would fit in.
Yeah, we need to do a '70s throwback. Then I got a whole bunch of stuff I can pull out. Yeah, that's sad, man. That's sad.
We can get those.
All my peachy shirts are gone. E-Dub, I'm gonna have to give you a special request. I need a couple more of them shirts made. I feel naked without my thick peachy sweatshirt. For real. I know you're not watching right now because you're doing your thing. Yeah, Kijana, somebody blessed me with 2 brand new suits. Can you believe it? Now I'm gonna look like you. Always look like you're about to go to Sunday church preaching the gospel. No, I'm just messing with you, dude. You dressed up.
He's the businessman. Always about business.
That's out. Shout out with the Black King sweatshirt. Letting it know. Just to let y'all know, I wore this yesterday. So somebody calls me out talking about you wore that yesterday. Yes, I did. But I wore it today because I wanted to show you what it looked like because you wasn't with me yesterday. The Phantom.
Certainly. And also, guys, send us some ideas if there's anything that you want to talk about, or if you know specific people that you might want to have on the show. Marcus has reached out to me and talked about a couple folks that he's recommended, and we definitely want to do that. One of which is his mom. So we definitely want to get some of the elders and get their perspective as well on what's going on.
Yeah, we need to talk to some of the kids.
Yeah, the kids as well.
I mean, I'm talking about the ones that are between 18 and 25. That could you imagine this tomorrow if we were that age, 18 and 25, and something like this happened? Do you know that all the bagging sessions would be on an equal level? That's why your house burned down.
Right. And we're like,
yours burned down too. What you talking about?
Right. What you talking about? same shit happened to you,
But
man? Come
I
on,
gotta
man.
laugh. I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh because it's the only thing that stops me from crying. You know what I'm saying? Oh, of course. I always do that. They got rules in this house. I don't want to go into it. But yeah.
Not the
So,
rules.
not the rules. Okay, so I'm getting ready to call my bowling team and tell them I'm not going to be there. And I'm going to go eat at my favorite pho spot. So if you guys are out there, you're welcome to join me. I'll be out there in about an hour, 12:30. It's called why do I always forget the name of this place, man? I just go there. Let's see. Oh, that has to be. So it's called Ginger and Spice Noodle and Grill. It's at 451 East Colorado. Everything they got in there is great. It's right next to the Mix. It's two shops over from the Mix on the corner of Los Robles and Colorado. But the pho is excellent. The pho is excellent. I love it. It's so good. Can't live without it.
Yeah, I haven't had pho in a while. That sounds so good.
What the pho?
Yeah.
You haven't had pho?
Pho out of here.
Man, get the pho out of here.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's
All right.
be good. I'm gonna have to partake. If not today, soon. What else we
Well,
got?
we also go to another spot. Me and Jamal, is one of our favorite spots. It's called, and a lot of y'all gonna think, "Oh, I ain't been in there forever." They opened in 1978. I think I went there for the first time in 1979 because it was right up the street from Wilson Junior High when I was going there. And it's called Mongo's BBQ. It's Mongolian barbecue.
Oh yeah.
It's all raw meat and vegetables. You put what you want in the bowl, and then they stir fry it up on you on the flat wok. It's so good. They got all these sauces you can put on it, and only $14.99. But if you get all you can eat, then it may cost you $18.99, and you get Coke with it or Sprite.
Non-stop.
And don't be mad at the guy that works there is abrupt with you. Is because he is doing a million things at once. But
he's efficient, keeping everything going at the same time.
Oh man, that dude is the assembly line king. But as soon as I walk in, oh, you want the table on the corner? Okay, you want rice bread? Okay, I got you. Coke, right? And then he asks everybody. He knows what I want. I get the same thing every time at every restaurant, so that's probably why. But
like 30 Cokes.
Oh yeah. Well, don't be telling people my secret, man. I drink Coke a lot when I eat that because that food builds up a lot of gas in your stomach, so you want the Coke to make it come out. But their Coke is so good. It's the perfect combination of carbonation and syrup.
And syrup. I get it, but I never saw you drink it. Every time I looked at your cup, I saw him bring it. And then I saw him when he took it. And I was like, when are you drinking this?
Man.
I was confused.
Yes, it's across the street from the Jack and the Crack. It is so good. Y'all don't know what y'all sleeping on. In fact, I don't want y'all coming up there a lot because then y'all are going to ruin it for me when I go there. I need to keep my little hole in the walls to myself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
it's only so big.
Okay, E-Dub, thank you for coming on. I was just putting a shout out for I need, my whole life is turned upside down. So if you could please make me 2 more of them thick. I'm gonna give you a new design though of the peachy shirt. I need that in my life. That was my signature. Everybody and a mama would ask me about those. And oh, Karen, you just reminded me. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow, but Karen is my co-producer of the movie that I'm going to talk about tomorrow for Black Wall Street. We did it's called Greenwood Avenue Project. We locked down the theater in Monrovia for February 27th. I got to sell 140 seats in 10 days. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with that because a lot of my friends will buy 5 and 10. So once the link goes out, I'm going to put it back up here. And it's going to be You got that? You cover? You doing that,
Mm-hmm.
Jamal? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it. It's going to be. We're going to actually have some of the people who were in the documentary available for a question and answer session. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's going to be a really nice event. It's being held at the Look Theater in Monrovia. There's plenty of parking.
Krikorian Theater, for those who've
Yeah,
been
it's like
going up there
between
a while. It's Lemon and
I
Lime
guess,
or whatever the other street is.
diagonal from the park, the
Yeah.
little community center and stuff. But the tickets are going to go for like $20, $21, something like that. But we provide you with like hors d'oeuvres. It's the theater where you can sit and order food. So if you want to order stuff on your own, you're going to be in plush seats. I mean, it's going to be really nice.
They're assigned.
No, they're not going to be
not?
assigned. It's going to be
Not for this event, because they normally are.
No, but because we switched theaters, we were going to have 2 nights, but then we figured that we would have more seats in this one theater. So I got to find out more about that. We'll know when the ticketing is up and running tomorrow. But I just want to end that note. We're going to begin that note on Karen. I might need to bring you into the show tomorrow just to talk about. No, not tomorrow. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. Because we already have something planned for tomorrow. But
open seating first.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Or just the one in both theaters, or just the
no?
one?
We're only doing the one theater. It has 140 seats. We had the other theater had 80 seats, but only 50 of them were actually usable. Gotcha. I don't want people to sit in the nosebleed seats looking up. But it is first come first serve. So if you buy a ticket and you don't show up, then I don't know what to say, but we're going to, Pam is the one that's actually assisting me with this, Kim. So that's the reason why I reached out to everybody Pasadena to put this together. So yes, she is part of the thing. And, but we're going to be doing Theater 7 because that one is really big and it's got a section down there where we can do the Q&A after the show. Karen actually flew in here from Texas to go over the theater with me because, we premiered this movie in February of 22 in Tulsa. And we did it at the community center, which was great because it had plenty of space, plenty of seating. First time ever seen my name up on some executive producer credit. I was shocked. Everybody gave me a standing ovation. I was like, whoop, whoop, watch out. I'm a filmmaker. But it's kind of the reason why I wanted to play it because number one is Black History Month. Number two, we just got finished going through a fire. So before you kind of do a comparison, the only comparison I really want you to do is talk about what happened after the fire. Because these people went through the exact same thing. The whole fire burned down their towns. But what did they do afterwards? And this is the model that we need to, I'm pretty sure she set that up on the thing, Kim, on there. So, but the way we got it set up now, that's how it is. I should have. We'll find out more tonight, and then because the tickets are going to be available for sale tomorrow. If you can, a portion of the proceeds from these tickets after costs are going to go to my GoFundMe to help fund more of things going on for Altadena with the transportation costs. And we haven't even spent a dime of that money yet. It's just sitting there. And we also formed Altadena Talks Foundation, which is a nonprofit, and that was the fastest
thing ever.
I'm gonna tell you, I filed that on Saturday night, and it was ready Sunday morning. It was the craziest thing.
Blew me away.
Yeah, it blew me away. I thought Brian Blackburn, when I filed theirs, it was quick. This is like 12 hours, man. This shocked the hell out of me.
I wonder if they're expediting because of the disasters.
Or yeah, it could be going by the zip code or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how much it costs for 24-hour service? $850. I didn't pay that. I just
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, just do it. Take your time." And they didn't. They had nothing else to do. Somebody was bored. All right, so we're missing a lot of comments. Let's see. Did you reach out to the Green Road Credit Union?
Yeah, I posted.
Oh, did you? Oh,
I
I'm
did.
looking at them late. Oh, so you
No,
did
that's
all
cool.
these?
Yeah, but go ahead and I didn't know if you're gonna respond to it.
Oh, I haven't, but I'm going to have my cousin Terry Bacchus, who is the curator at the Black Wall Street Museum on Greenwood in Tulsa. I will talk to him to find out. Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be coming out. I don't know. You have to ask Karen. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Karen, see, I can't think of everything. Karen's over here doing my job for me. Thank you so much. So Karen said we are looking for sponsors for the backdrop. So I'm going to be selling for $100. Normally it's $200, but for $100, you can send me your logo, and we're going to put it on the step and repeat that everybody's going to take pictures in front of. So I only got room for 15 slots. So I'm going to put a form together later on tonight, and when the tickets go on sale, I'm going to also, you know what? I may have to talk to Pam to see if she can add that on to the ticketing so that could be a part of them going through there to pay, because I don't really feel like doing nothing separate. But you guys can Zelle. Oh, we forgot to even put our banner up that shows how that we need you to pay us. No, I'm just playing. I don't need you to pay us. It's just more of a sponsorship thing. So there it goes. Yeah, we weren't even thinking about that today. That Super Bowl had me so ecstatic. I got super happy.
It was good times,
with the beverages.
It was definitely good.
But it was we needed that day. We needed something to vent our frustrations to, other than whatever the situation we've been dealing with for the past month. So that was a great 31-day excursion, go out and handle people and help people and stuff like that. So we're at 11:30 now. I'm gonna get off the phone because I'm on the phone. I'm gonna get off the podcast because I'm starving, because all of the happy beverages have taken its toll, and now I'm hungry. Oh, and I forgot to make hold on, let me put that link up. I'm gonna put it in the comments for that. What is that called? The video that you guys saw.
Oh yeah.
From the thing we showed earlier. Let me copy that.
Jim said you need pizza. So ask her boy to make a pizza for you.
Oh, right. I did we did pizza. I had a meeting with Mofan actually, and we sat inside what's it called? Domenico's for the first time. They opened back the inside again. Oh, so good. Mo walked in and he goes, "Hey man, why it's so dark in here?"
It's always been dark, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's always been dark. So I showed the lady that worked there, that's been working there for a long time, a picture of me and my friend from the 4th grade, and we took a picture in there in 2015, and we sat at this one booth, and the booth is still there. And I said, "So what happened to that painting that was right there?" And she goes, "Oh, we moved that around the corner." I said, "Man, you done moved the wrong painting. That's not the painting you want to move. That's the painting that stays there. What's wrong with y'all?"
What was it of?
A map of Pasadena.
Oh yeah, that should have stayed.
Right. Like, what's wrong with these fools?
That's one thing I know it's kind of probably too much information, but one of the cool things about the Rancho, when you went into the bathroom, at least the men's, I'm not sure what was in the women's, but they had a map of Pasadena on there. Like, it was an old school map. It was actually pretty cool.
You talking about in there?
Yeah, at the Rancho.
That's the one I'm talking. Oh, okay. There's one similar to that in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, guys, we really appreciate your support. Hopefully you're getting some value from what we're talking about most of the time, and getting some relief when we have days like this, because this is what it's all about. And if there's, again, any stories you want to hear about, any topics, anybody that you want to come on or have come on, or if you want to come on, just let us know. Send a message, send an email to info@altadena.talks.com. That's up and running now, right?
Yeah, the
Am
email.
I
Yeah.
ahead of the game? Yeah.
No, the email's working. I'm gonna put that link up real quick before we go, so that you guys can go see that video. It's gone viral. Let's go ahead and go to comments. So that's the short link right there. Let's wait till it comes up. Just go to bit.ly/civic incident, all lowercase. I made it kind of simple. So you can see the video takes you straight to Instagram, where the person who posted it shows it. It's a 7-minute long video. So I just want to let you guys know also that Instagram, ever since TikTok has gone on the chopping block, they have been allowing you to put long video up on your Instagram. So my 47-minute video of the day after the fire, they actually let that go up. I was like, wow, that's a long video.
What happened?
Oh, there's your walk. There's your phantom walker.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my background. That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah. The
Everybody say hi,
phantom.
hey.
We all got phantoms. Busted.
My wife's like, oh my God, they saw me.
We thought 1.5 seconds.
Right.
Nothing.
It was like that. Yeah, something happened to the background. I don't know why. It disappeared.
So yeah, there's the link. Go check it out.
We've been on-
Mondays we're always going to be late. I'm just going to tell you right now. So if we come on at 10, then Sharon's always on time. You know, he has to wake up with his kids and get them off to school. I don't have that luxury.
Yeah, I'm up at 6-ish every day.
I didn't go to bed till 4.
I know.
I was doing all kinds of extra stuff. But I want to show you guys how beautiful our website looks now.
It's looking delightful.
So if you miss a show, you will automatically be able to see it once again. Dang it. So I'm going to share this tab and put it full screen. Whatever.
I'm just laughing at Sky. Kira's
So
putting her
if you-
shoes on and she thinks she's going for a walk, so she comes running over and gets all excited.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm.
So the show will now appear right here under Altadena Talks. If you go to the hamburger menu, it says episodes. And, you know, we got our GoFundMe on there, everything. I slapped this together just so we'd be able to bring you what you need. But if you miss any show, you can come right here on our YouTube channel and see them. See, there they are. Isn't that fantastic? See, so you don't have to worry about missing nothing. Starts with the very first one. Oh, no, it doesn't. You got to go one more page over. So here's the very first one right here. When you see these 3 guys, that was the very first show we did. And then all of it goes from there. So there you go.
Man, we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes, and we thought this was
I
going to
know.
be a short
I thought it
one.
was going to be quick. But this is our site. If you want to get the video sent to you in your inbox, just put your email address in here. We'll send them to your inbox. These are the people that pay attention to our show. We thank you. Look at that. They give us 5 stars. You see that? And if you didn't know, these are people we already know. So this is an Altadena-based community. So, you know, just giving y'all a little quickie about it. You know, if you want to go see what the co-hosts look like, there we are. This is the show. This is Style Click Media is producing it, of course. And if you want to see Jamal's ball, you just click on that. Bam! That's what Jamal says.
Yeah,
He says a lot. That's what he said. Yeah. So,
but Brian says a lot more.
Yeah. Well, let's go to mine. I wasn't trying to. Yeah, I talk a lot.
You
So,
weren't.
yeah, I say so much. Look, it's not even keeping the picture with the stuff. But I'm just telling you about all the nonprofits I deal with so that you can see that I'm on the up and up over here. And I haven't even added all of them, especially the one we just did. So,
good stuff.
Man, things are happening. You know what I'm saying? We got a little blog going. You know, you want to come and see the blog, click that. There we go. We're going to be bringing you updated information. Just giving you a quickie through the site. Let you know how things are working. And that's all she wrote. So please join us when you can. And share it as often as you can.
Please.
Where are the bowling balls? What's the link to the site? Oh, altadinatalks.com.
I thought we had
real simple.
Do we have a banner?
I don't know.
I'm looking for
That's the name of the show.com. All right, let's see. Oh, there's the Phantom. We got Phantoms in the back. Where are the bowling balls? Where are the bowling balls? What do you mean?
There we go.
Altadena Talks. Oh, that was in the banners I did for you. So yeah, there's the site. You know, you can go there to share the links instead of trying to look for us on Altadena Talks. YouTube is just created yesterday. It will be streaming to that one too. I'm going to be uploading the videos to there soon, and there's going to be a ton of shorts that are going to be starting to show. I mean, we about to hit everybody with the Bob gun on this one. I'm pulling out all the stops. We're trying to
block.
So how much was the Follow Nonprofit Girl? $35.
And he didn't stutter. That's for real.
That's really $30, but $5 so you can get the certified copy to take to the bank. The EIN is going to be free. I'm doing that today. And then it's $275 to file. Well, actually, it's $600 to file the 1023. So there you have it. That takes about 2 weeks to 2 months. The reason why I filed this is because this would be one extra way that we can raise funds to benefit Altadena people. And when I say raise funds to benefit Altadena people, I mean we're going to have record keeping. You're going to know who we gave the money to or did a service for or where we spent it. I want to be held accountable because I need y'all to give more money.
Unlike that music thing or most of these large things where they raise X dollar, hundreds of millions, you don't know who it goes to. You don't know if it goes to the right people. So we definitely want to be transparent and make sure you know where it goes. Because to Brian's point at the end, we want you to keep giving, or at least share it to other folks who can give, because we want to do the right thing.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm saying that's it. Now, to get compliance, you need a website, you need a business email, you need a business phone number, you need to be on the search engines, you need all your social media up. So that's why I charge so much. I charge $3,500. The filing in the initial beginning, just to get it started, that's so you can be compliant with being able to receive money, because you need to file the corp. You need the EIN to open up the bank account to start receiving donations. Once you do that, now you need to file your 501c3. Otherwise, if you never do that, you're going to be held liable to pay a $900 tax on your nonprofit every year. Filing the 501c3 exempts you from paying any kind of tax. That's why they call it an information return and not a tax return. You're not paying taxes. So that's the reason why we say, you said that's it. It's not. We got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to talk about. That's why we formed the Altadena Talks group on Facebook. Because that's where you guys get to go uncensored to talk about things. Try not to put up fake facts and stuff like that. I'm kind of leaving the door open and let you guys manage yourselves. But the Autobot moderators are on, so to see you looking something crazy, it's going to bump you. So let me see if I can pull that group up real quick. Let's go to Altadena Talks Community. It's called Altadena Talks Community, but on if you go to facebook.com/groups/Altadena Talks, then you'll see the actual group. And we haven't really started any discussions in there yet, but it will have a lot of postings going in. So please take advantage and join that, share that with people, because we're going to be really trying to get the community more involved. And this is actually where we'll probably start getting our information. It's not to take away from rebuilding and at Altadena and any of the other groups, but we're for the people. We want you to talk about things and bring your concerns. I'm going to post that video up here from the Civic Center, the situation, and things of that nature. And when we find situations that have stuff that need to be posted and you missed the show or whatever, you can come to the group and talk about it. We want this. We got to be doing this for 3 years. This is a commitment between Jamal and I. Even if we don't have the time to do it, we will pre-record it and shoot that live. So at least you'll know.
We'll get something out.
Yeah, we want to make sure, because we can't lie. Everybody gonna bust us. We don't have these.
Well, just like the timing, we were about 10 minutes in past 10 o'clock. I'm getting text messages like, "Yo, you guys still gonna do this today?"
Yeah,
like, yeah. Man,
well, people have gotten used to seeing it, and I'm kind of glad. That warms my heart, because and it's funny. I used to think, "Oh, we only got 12 people on here. We only got 10 people on here." Man, we look at the numbers afterwards, and like 200 people have been on this show for at least a minute or 2 or 3, and then they jump off and they jump back on. So that's why we continue. Now this another one that we think was going to be 15 minutes. We're going to get off in an hour and 30 minutes.
31 minutes. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe it. And I'm about to believe my way over here to this photo. That's what I'm about to believe. Yeah. So if you believe, I'm going to go eat.
But before you go, what did you think about that Seal commercial? That Mountain Dew commercial with Seal? I know you're a big Seal fan, so I
watched that and I was horrified.
Oh, Tony, huh? Well, hello, Tony.
Oh, girl, what's happening? She got her approach out there. Hi, I'm Tony, baby. Come to me, man. You're on the show, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't have my camera on. I was just coming in the back end.
Oh, well, you should have said that. We brought you in on the front end. So as you know, Tony does Tony Talks, a new syndicated show we do on Tuesdays, so she can get her rants out about what's really going on, because we all need to rant every now and again.
And she knows what's going on, though.
No, but and she also will check you if you come on here trying to start with some slide comments.
You're right.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And we welcome that. So that's why we love her.
Although I was literally just coming in the back end because I know you guys were going to drop, so I was going to talk to you on the back end. But
okay. Well, we about to drop now anyway. So wait, Tony Talk turn to Monday.
Tony Talks is tomorrow, not today. Take me off the regular show.
We're gonna bump you out. We ended in about 1 minute.
See you in a minute.
All right. Look, if you got the link and you pop in, you better have your bonnet on. We're going to slap you right on up there.
That's right.
Well, guys, gals, and everybody else, we want Alphabet Soup involved too. We ain't got no problems.
Everybody.
We are going to be coming back on tomorrow when Tony's going to be bringing some. Oh, by the way, I did get my magnets. I meant to take a picture, but I'm going to do it. My car, for some reason, the magnets won't stick on the doors.
Really? It's not metal then.
I don't know, man. I think it's like maybe some kind of wrap or something has been put on this car.
I think with Big Red, I think I could only put it on like the back.
The tail end? Yeah, that's where I got it. I got it on the back. Not on the sides, though.
Yeah. Corey said it's a fake car.
If Kara don't start walking through the show.
I know. She was with. Hey, everybody says hi every time you pass by, man. She's gonna try to crawl past next time. I look forward to figuring out where mine sticks, because if it needs to be on Big Red, then I'll have to put it on Big Red and drive her around.
I didn't see food messages, but you want to join me for pho? I know. See, Jamal, you're getting them now. See, I usually get the phantom that walk.
Right.
He be like,
she literally is walking all the way around the other way. She's not on the camera. She's so serious right now too.
You're gonna get it when you get off the phone.
I know.
I told you I want to be running. This is ground for the box.
That's hilarious.
All right, so we're gonna get off because we don't want to keep Tony in the green room waiting too long. BMO, not Waymo, BMO. All right, thank you guys, and we're gonna start having intros and outros soon, so we can make this look like a real production. And we're gonna have like all this little fancy stuff coming up pretty soon. So thank you guys for watching us in our layman stages. And special shout out to people on Instagram. So Joe Cheat, look around. That's a comedian I know from LA. Elaine
Cheatham, thank you for being on.
Oh, that's her name. Okay. I didn't know who that was.
Cheatham.
Uppy Canaan. Umpy. Elizabeth Hernandez came on. That's my ex-wife. We're good friends now. Rockstar, Sean Bolden, and Lucy.
Is it Lucy?
I was gonna say Lucy. It says Lucy Esticina.
Yeah, it's Lucy. What's up, Lou? Thank you. Okay. Just wanted you to see it. I don't think I forwarded this to you before, but we'll chop it up a little later and explain a little more details about what it's about.
My pho. You know, I love that pho. Carol, you should join me one day because I know you're going through it. In fact, I'll just have some pho delivered to you because I know your situation.
How many times we said we're going to end this, man?
We did say that because people keep coming on. So, I don't want to.
I
don't want to
I like messing with. Hey, wait, guys! I love messing with B because he's the hardest person to get off the phone with. And it's not like it's a bad thing, but it's like, all right, B, I gotta go. I gotta do this, that. And
you just gotta hang up on me.
It'd be like, okay, but man, you remember da. And by the seventh time, I'm like, dude, I gotta go. But then he'll do the same thing for him. He's like, man, I gotta go and do this. But then he'll start talking about other things. So this is what we do every day, and it's a beautiful thing though, because everybody loves him. Let's see, he's so sweet. Oh,
that's my homegirl right there.
Oh,
I've known her since junior high school.
Absolutely.
But see, all the people that knows come on here, we know. But I'm not going to go into that. Thank you, Carol. I'm going to hit you up when I get off the phone. And we're going to get off now because we don't want Miss Raines in the background. She's going to be like shooting us with firebombs. Like, hey, come on, man. I got things to do. So we like to, just so you know, we like to prep for the next day. So except for Mondays, that's a free-for-all. So that's good. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.
Catch you on the back end.
Have a great day.